This is me at the Seattle Regional Championships with over 2,000 competitors. I'm chasing my first day too. Can I get there? It takes 16 match points and 8 rounds to determine if I will. But first, we have to get to the other side of the country. I live very, very far from Seattle.
Back in Detroit Metro Airport. We're going to Seattle. Should be a fun experience. I've always wanted to visit Seattle.
The Detroit airport's always such a beautiful airport to visit. There's so many amazing things you can watch, like this amazing water display that you get to see right as you enter from security. There's a lot of great food. I had a great breakfast burger. It was delicious, and soon enough, we were on the plane to Seattle.
Welcome to Seattle-Tacoma International Airport. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say, but we are here, and we're now just gonna go to the venue, get some swag, check out the hotel.
Good afternoon to everyone on deck. Train arriving. Please stand clear of the doors. Board here for B and A gate. Transfer to all other gates, baggage claim, and ground transportation.
Welcome to Seattle. This is a weird setup. There's like 2 big zones, but hey, we're here. First things first. Let's go get some swag. After that, I need to see if I can find anyone I recognize. Might be hard.
Silly me forgot to record this part of the venue, so let's talk about the deck I'm running. I'm playing Mega Absol box. It uses Mega Absol EX as its primary attacker, tearing cards out of my opponent's hand every single turn with its Claw Darkness attack, and also dealing a solid 200 damage. Also, coupling in Kangaskhan as its primary draw engine, just being able to draw 2 cards every single turn, it means I'm going to be able to draw all of the cards that I'm hopefully going to need to grab. Of course, no deck's complete without its support Pokémon, and the primary 2 in Mega Absol are Munkidori, of course the best card in the game right now, for damage manipulation, and also Yveltal as Retreat Lock. Yveltal can kind of get used in multiple different situations as either a setup piece to slow your opponent down, or to even act as an alternate win con. I also have Toedscool on my list as a bonus card for the Goldengo matchup. I figured it would comprise a decent chunk of the meta at this event, so I decided to pilot this build over the build that my friend Carter found success with at the European International Championships, with the Genesect that turns off Ace Specs and Erica's Invitation to help with Retreat Lock. I think it probably may have been the better call, as I felt more confident piloting the deck. It led me to 2 League Cup Top Cups and several wins at local events. After certainly not getting anywhere enough sleep after submitting my 60 and doing some final testing, it was time to wake up for day 1.
So, welcome to day 1. I'm tired. I'm not tired. I'm excited. Got the deck in front of me. And we'll just see what happens. Should be a lot of fun. Confident in the list I submitted, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Round 1 is over, and I made the fatal mistake of Munkidoring 30 damage over to Pecharunt.
In case it wasn't obvious, I fall here.
Yeah. Game one was fine. I discarded. I clawed when I shouldn't have. I gave him damage to play with, and he just had the nuts in his hand. I was like, surely he doesn't have Penny plus Energy Switch in his hand, so that no matter what I do, he still gets Terminal Period, right? Yeah, Penny plus Energy Switch, so a little depressing, but, you know, that's fine. Game 2, I made the fatal mistake of Munkidoring 30 damage off of my board onto a Pecharunt, and I left myself open to Munkidori Punch. I prized 2 Kang and still got to 1 prize. I own it to 2. Ultra Ball. And you can't win them all. Alright. Round 2. Hopefully it'll go a little bit better. Round 2 was a doozy. I hit Dengo. And game 1 I prized my trolley. So I lost. Game 2, I got a double prize card penalty because I attached 2 tools to a Pokemon and then announced Turbo Energize, which you cannot do that. But he had I had established Toedscruel in play, and I had a Toedscool with 60 HP, and he whiffed Boss, crucially, because he just needed 1 prize card to win the game. So then I was able to attach a Bravery Charm to my Toedscool, and I Claw Darkness. He has 2 energy in hand. I rip one of them. He only has 1 energy left in his deck, and he can't get anything back. He didn't have Super Ride. So I won. Game 3, I didn't set up Toedscool. I didn't even get a board state, really. I just had Monkey, Absol, Kang. That's it. And I was able to set up enough turns where basically I played Eri, and Eri hit 2 superior energy retrievals. And that won me the game, because he had already used one, and I Clawed Darkness the last one. So, we'll see. So I ended up winning the game. We had a time extension, so I was able to go all the way into claw, and I used Munkidori to set up so I could get even more damage on the field. Claw, and I just win the game. So we are 1-1. We are in a solid spot. Let's keep going. Let's make day 2. This fancy match slip implies I won round 3, which I did. I paired into a Marnie's Grimmsnarl. Yeah, I was able to set up 3 Munkidoris every game. I chose to do TM Turbo Energize on Absol instead of Kang, because it means that I basically have guaranteed terminal period if he whiffs, and I also have access to go E-Switch on. I can still do a whole bunch of shenanigans, but I won the Munkidori war, got 3 Munkidori set up every game. He only Shadow Bulleted once, and then I just win terminal period, and he couldn't knock me out. So that is a 2-1 record. 3 more for day 2. I'm hoping. I'm really hoping. So the fire alarm's going off. I don't know. Sure? They're telling everyone to stay safe. My slip side, I'm good. I'm chilling. My slip side. But I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Well, this is officially my best start at a regional. 3-1. We hit a slow Charizard, no Terra. We were able to, game 1, they didn't draw anything, so I was like, why would I Iono? I'm just gonna say Claw of Darkness over and over and take whatever's in your hand. So they did that. Game 2, they set up, I whiffed a lot of things going first. So I wasn't able to get a board state established, and they eventually just kind of went Dusknoir, Knockout, Kang, and then they were able to go and Mega Fire of Envy. Game 3, I had to go for the craziest play. I went. They swung into Kang after they swung into Kang. So then I went Adrenabrain 30, Penny Kang, put it back into play. I still need another Penny in order to pull him out of the thing because I was bench locked. And I pass, and let's say swing into it again, and maybe I draw Penny. I end up drawing Penny, so what I ended up doing after he swung into it is Adrenabrain 30 to the active Charizard. He doesn't have another set of Charizard or anything else on his bench, really. Adrenabrain 30 to the active Charizard, Penny Kangaskhan, Ultra Ball for Absol, Attach for turn, Energy Switch terminal period, and that got me back into the game. And after that, he didn't have anything, he just scooped. So, 3-1. Two more. That's all we are 3-2. Oops. Game 1. It was great. We were able to get Toedscool online, lock him out of the game, and things went well. Game 2, we went first. I didn't really get started. I had to clutch lock for a few turns. He kind of always had the Turo. Game 3, he made a really, really great ball. Awesome guy, by the way. Like, really, really nice. Shout out to him. But he's really super nice. Gave me a Rice Krispie treat. I appreciate that. But game 3, I was able to establish Toedscool, but then he did the crazy play of Boss Toedscool, and I didn't have Catch. So I had to go Energy Switch, Attach, Retreat to just save my Toedscool. And I wasn't able to Claw Darkness the bunny out of his hand, so he was able to evolve into a bunny. Could I have clawed the bunny on the previous turn? Maybe. The thing was, it was really important. It was really important that I just Claw Darkness his only supporter. He only had one Arven, so yeah, it happens. We're still alive. On to round number 6. Well, I needed a moment to calm down after what just happened. Game 1 against Joltik Box. I take 4 prize cards. Need to flip a singular heads to take 6. And I whiff, and he has game. Game 2, Cinema. Game 3, I set up checkmate on board, except I don't put the watchtower that's in my hand onto the battlefield. And because of that, I lose to Bloodmoon on the next turn. And god damn, that hurts. Deck played perfectly. Just misplayed. Gonna finish it out. See where we can end up. 5-3 gets me something. We are 4-3. We hit a Cynthia's Garchomp, which is basically just a free matchup. I set up 2 Munkidoris and say, get through an Absol. He could not get through an Absol. We 2-0'd him. Still sucks to be out of the running for phase 2, but alas. 4-3. 5-3 can still get some stuff, so let's win the final round, shall we? We now officially have a chance to bubble into packs. I paired into my first Gardevoir the whole game, the whole day. Game 1, it was pretty great. I set up Absol, Turbo Energized to the other Absol, and he couldn't end up taking enough prize cards because I was able to get rid of all of his Gardevoirs. So that was great. Game 2, I bricked. I literally was like, okay, I'm gonna Penny my Latias. Game 3 was awesome. I set up Absols, and then he had to call sign. He evolved his Gardevoir on the bench. He had to call sign for his other Gardevoir. And I literally just said, Boss Gardevoir, Claw Darkness, discard the other Gardevoir, and won immediately. He's just scooped. So we are 5-3. We have a chance at packs. I'm going to go to the Space Needle.
And the views from the Space Needle were absolutely breathtaking. Not only did I have fun at the Space Needle, but I also got to eat some delicious Korean barbecue. And I actually was able to get a good night of sleep because I didn't have to wake up super early for day 2. But I wasn't done competing in the Pokemon trading card game. No, it was time to farm some side events.
Welcome to day 2. I didn't make day 2, but you want to know what I did make? Top 512. Time to go pick up 9 packs. And then sign up for some DLC side events. Those will be fun. 9 packs of Phantasmal obtained. So, let's talk about the Gym Leader Challenge format. For those of you who have never played the Gym Leader Challenge format before, here's a quick overview of how it works. I'm gonna put text here, I promise. If editing me didn't put text here, there's something wrong. Anyways, I am gonna be playing the deck I affectionately refer to as Leviathan, which uses this guy right here. So, basically my goal is to create a unkillable Wailord. That Wailord will never die. If it dies, I basically lose the game. How do I do that? I'm glad you asked. I've got Shady Dealings, which is one of the most broken abilities ever printed in the card game. I've got Scoop Up Net to recycle it. I've got Sparkling Ripples Melodic to recover anything I need from my discard pile. And also on top of all of that, the most important card in the deck, there are two. Swampert. It's refinement but better if you played during the early Scarlet and Violet era. And also, this. Floatify is a great attack because I can loop anything I want. Do I need my Scoop Up Net back? I can get it back. Do I need Versa Seeker to loop Hexmaniac and turn off abilities? I can do that. Do I need Enhanced Hammer because I'm playing against another special energy deck? Super important to have access to all the items I need, so it's going to help me out a lot. So, time to go sign up. So, round 1 for GLC. My opponent was this. I just wanted to play the game, man. Well, that locks up some prize point ball ticket? I don't even know, man. I just wanted to play the game. I just wanted to play the video game. Well, card game, but you get my point. That I now get to walk around for like 40-something minutes and do nothing. I love this game. Round numero dos. We have a match slip. Yay. I actually got to play the game. You know, that's pretty cool. But what happened was I was up against a dark type deck. And his deck seemed to be kind of like, it never really got going, so I couldn't really tell. It's like he had the Spiritomb, which lets you put a damage counter on it, does a bunch of damage. He had Hoopa, he had a lot of cheap attackers. But the thing was, he chose to take an early knockout on my Alolan Vulpix. Now the thing is, I did not have much of a board state because I had prized my Phoebus, I had prized my Mudkip, and it was overall just kind of difficult, right? So what I ended up having to do was I went Inteleon Shady Dealings for teammates, and I swept the game with an Inteleon, which was not what I expected to do, but hey, we'll take it. We're 2-0. One more win gets me 15 packs. Take it. I'm already guaranteed 9. And we continue our undefeated 3-0 streak. Fighting! This deck right here with this lovely boy named Okidogi. It turns out Inteleon is once again the GOAT. Yeah. He took a knockout on, ironically enough, the Basculin. Again. Instead of the Vulpix, and I was able to go teammates into teammates, Lux Cape, Countercatcher, Lost City, with all the Shady Dealings and stuff that I had to knock out his Okidogi on the bench and lost on it, and he basically was out of attackers for the rest of the game because I was able to heal with Scoop Up Net. I used Mallow and Lana. They were, you know, all very crucial cards to my victory. And still, somehow, we got there despite prizing Wailmer, Mudkip, Weasel, and Alolan Vulpix. So we somehow managed to get there, and we are 3-0 and got another 15 packs.
And after another wonderful night of exploring the city of Seattle and some more delicious food, it sadly was time to go home.
Welcome back to SeaTac. It is time to go home. It has been a joy of an experience here in Seattle. The views were beautiful up at the Space Needle. Tournament was fun. Overall, it's a great time. Absolutely would come back again for another visit. And yeah, we are gonna head on out to the gate now, and I will see you guys back in Detroit.